Okay, so I'm ready to go. I just want to have a look at this beautiful place once again. And we are ready to go. Wow. Good morning everyone. This is day, I think, 4. I'm still in Italy, in Dolomites. Today I'm leaving to Slovenia in an area where is that Lake Bled. Luckily for me, it's not that far. I think 280 kilometers, 286 kilometers. So I hope everything's gonna go quick. I have plenty of time because I can check in only after 3 o'clock afternoon. So I've got plenty of time. So I already start to packing my stuff. And I'm gonna grab the coffee. And yeah, and I'm gonna make my way. I think it's gonna be interesting to ride out from, through the mountains, and yeah, I'll see you on the road. So let's go to Slovenia. Top up my fuel on the way yesterday from that lake, so I'm just ready to go. So I've got about 300 kilometers to go, which is not bad at all compared to what I did recently. Are we going left? To the right. I think, well, I checked the map, so the route we're going on is gonna be quite interesting. And the thing is, I have some time to spare, so maybe we can stop some nice places and enjoy the views. What a place. Amazing campsite. I highly recommend it. The area is absolutely beautiful. I think it's exceeded my expectation, all these Dolomites. The pictures won't do the justice. Sharp turns incoming. Empty bike is fine, but all of this weight, it's not fine. I mean, it's no traffic, it's no traffic. We've got, whoop, we got a whole road to turn. But in the evening and the daytime, just people are going mad on the motorbikes and cars, sports cars also. It's a great place to park, not gonna lie. Many hikers, maybe climbers, because this is climbing territory and I don't do climbing. I think when I get older I'm gonna develop some fear of heights, just slight one. It's not like paralyzing me, but it's like I'd rather not to do it. GS. Italy is absolutely beautiful country. Such a beautiful mountains and seaside. It's just everywhere you go is just something beautiful, really. I could, you know, it's useful to have a sat nav because it shows you the turns. You can see how sharp are they. Friendly bunch. But I'm holding to my handlebars, not here. Ah, there's some snow up there. It's not very warm, it's 17 degrees. But I didn't put anything warmer because I know once I come down. Because I was like on the altitude of 5,000 feet. I think it's about 2,000 meters probably at least, I would think. So, you know, temperature is different than down below. And now I'm crossing, as soon as I cross the Alps to the I mean, I'm in Italy, but as soon as I come out from the Alps, I'm sure it's gonna be much warmer. But it's alright, the sun is shining, so not riding very fast either, so controllo elettronico della veloce. But I noticed one thing when I've been here. The Italians, they're not in a rush. They're not like, oh, we have a customer, hurry up. Yeah, they're not going anywhere. He's hungry, he wants the coffee, whatever. He's gonna wait. Plenty of these Vespas here. I think there was some yesterday. I noticed like this petrol smell in the tunnels, you know, and I was like, what the hell is this smell? I mean, I knew it's petrol, but where did it come from? And then I realized there was like some kind of Riley. Because some of these, all of them yesterday, all these Vespas were having like stickers with the number plate, so I'm guessing it's some kind of Riley. Oh wow, this road is gonna be interesting now. Better slow down. I could ride all the way down without engine on, because it's just simply downhill, on and on. And I'm sure if you have an electric car, it's good for your region. You can top up your battery on the way down. Turns, have a look on the sat nav. Easy, no problemo. Some people asking me, oh, when you go on this trip for 3 weeks alone, who you talking to? Oh, I come to Vespas. And I said, well, I've got my viewers to talk to.